time to take place. And we should not take that for granted. The Milky Way galaxy, a diameter considered to be about 150,000 to 180,000 light years. It contains over 400 billion stars and at least 100 billion planets. Yet, in the face of the universe, we're nothing but a thinly spread crepe aimlessly floating in space. Now, in that cluster of chaos, we find our solar system containing 8 planets. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and one that wishes it could be one. Screw you, Pluto. And we all orbit around the sun. We just orbit around the sun until we die. So our existence is nothing but a giant game of Ring Around the Roses. Now we get to Earth. A weird, wet, fiery rock containing hundreds of countries, thousands of cities, languages, species of animals, over 7 billion humans, and whatever Mr. Kraft is. Somehow, we ended up in North America, then Canada, then Ontario, then Toronto, then the GTA, then Scarborough, then Pharmacy and Lawrence. Somehow, we were all conceived in the same time period. Thanks, parents. And born at the cusp of a new millennium. Somehow, in these 4 years, we've spent 40 months, 1,216 days, 29,184 hours, 1,750,040 minutes, and 105,062,400 seconds. And somehow we managed to come back. Well, alright, I'll admit it. Those numbers aren't totally accurate. Give or take a few for the times we get that awful phone call home. You know that phone call? Wexford Collegiate School. A student in your house. Rayhan Wexford was absent for period 3, Miss Dudenath. High school is always either overly romanticized or bashed on. It's always either, oh, love high school, prom, party, senior year, bop to the top. Or it's always, you know, that one guy who's like, yeah, high school doesn't matter, man. It's just high school, it's an institution. But if stereotypes contain a grain of truth, then so do cliches, and there's honesty to both sides. You can say it's just high school. You can't say it's just high school if you didn't like it. That's like Harry Potter saying it's just Hogwarts. I mean, sure, there were people trying to murder him every day, but those years at Hogwarts prepared him to face the Dark Lord. The years at Wexford prepared us to face the Dark Lord that is post-secondary education. This crusty building in the vast depths is where we started to develop into who we are. You've had days where you felt you could fly, and other ones where it felt like gravity was pushing down twice as hard on you alone. We allowed our passions to clash with our talents and learned to capitalize on our best abilities. We either danced our feet off, sang till our cords exploded, acted our hearts out, ran till our lungs collapsed, painted till our arms fell off, studied till our brains burnt out, and still had time for a shawarma and a seed. If I have an abundance of anything in life, it's friends. All I'm doing right now is standing here, simply basking in the radiance of all of you.
Aww.
I spent 4 years standing on the shoulders of giants. Literally. I'm talking about Daniel and Ryan. That being said, don't use the outcome of these years to be stuck in the past. Instead, use them as motivation to better your future. Everyone had a completely different individual high school experience, yet at the same time, we all collectively have the shared experience of going to Wexford. And I'm thankful we do, because this place will only ever make sense to us. No pun intended. Actually, pun intended. This is an odd place. We say we're off in the real world now as if Wexford wasn't part of it. But I believe that Wexford is a microcosm of what the world should and could be. Individuals of all genders, from all socioeconomic and ethnic backgrounds, coming from every crack, corner, and crevice of Toronto. All possessing individual talents and perceptions of the world, yet we all cohesively integrate to create a dynamic, nurturing, innovative, and creative atmosphere. That was a mouthful. To summarize, we're lit. Society, most other high schools even, have a tendency to put you in boxes and label you. Wexford promotes individuality and versatility through art. We eat Arab, Chinese, and Jamaican food instead of going to Pizza or Subway. And then we hang out with our Arab, Chinese, and Jamaican friends. We demolish gender stereotypes through theater and visual arts and learn to embrace who we are. Now, even though we've left and are 500 miles away from each other, we can take these values and memories anywhere. I've said it once, and I'll say it again. You may leave Scarborough, but Scarborough will never leave you! No matter how hard you try. If the world were more like Wexford, I believe it would be a happier place. Alright, let's talk about us now. Who we are, class of 2016, 90s babies, millennials. You know, to a lot of people, we're known as the arrogant generation, the me generation, the entitled generation, the kids who let tiny glowing screens rule their lives. I disagree. We wield technology to express ourselves the way we want to. We're the generation that demanded our voices to be heard. We're positive realists, innovators, and leaders who use various artistic mediums to make the world a better place. And we can do it all while Snapchatting and dabbing. We're intrinsically creative, so become the best version of yourself no matter what path you choose. It doesn't matter what you do as long as you put your all into it. You can be a robotic underwater dairy farmer for all I care. As long as you're the best robotic underwater dairy farmer this world has ever seen. Don't judge your success by wealth, but by how much of a difference you make in society. I'll be filthy rich if I can give someone $1 million smile every day. That being said, wealth will increase as your skills do, so be smart with your money. Save, invest, finesse. I'm not a businessman. I'm a business man. Develop a work ethic. Take time and smell the roses because life will flash by you and you'll feel like you're getting older way faster than your dreams are being accomplished. So cherish every moment you get because we're here for a good time, not a long time. This moment has never happened before and it will never happen again. We take pictures and videos to savor and capture moments, but we can never live in this very moment, all of us all together at once, except for now. Until someone smart like Kennedy or Garway builds a time machine. And you know what? If time machines exist, I promise to come back exactly 5 seconds from now, alright? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God!
Hello, students of Wexford Collegiate. This is Rayhan from the future. As you can see, I've aged very well. I came here to let you know that not much has changed, except fedoras are cool now for some reason. And unfortunately, I don't have much time. My wife Siri and I are going to meet President Kanye West. Where am I right now? I'm currently majoring in something at the University of Mars. I know it's a small commuter campus. And, you know, in the future, no one's racist anymore.
Wow!
But that's because we've burnt up most of the Earth's atmosphere, so everyone's skin color is the same now, dark red and oozing with pus. Just kidding, the future is great. We all came to our senses. Oh, and one more thing, this is crucial. In the future, if you want to become a millionaire, you make sure you invest in Who's that handsome guy? Wow. We're all aware this world's a crazy place. Is my hat messed up?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright, I'll fix it. 1 second. Oh, the thing fell off. Well, I guess you'll have to look at my hair. We're all aware the world's a crazy place. But make sure you let your sense of frustration inspire you to innovate and spark social change. You don't get to choose the circumstances life throws at you, but you get to choose what to do with them. Embrace your own journey, work hard, pay kindness forward, and leave every place better than you found it. Take your own path. 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood. I took the one less traveled by, and had to pay toll, and got a speeding ticket, and ran over a squirrel, and crashed, and got dents in a flat tire, and my insurance went up, and I had to sell the Honda Civic for parts. Now I'm hitchhiking it. You know what? Screw Robert Frost. If 2 roads diverge in a yellow wood, turn around and make a 3rd one. It's corny, but it's true. Or is it true because it's corny? Places like Wexford give me faith in humanity. Cherish the people close to you. Appreciate them before they turn into memories. Don't let the good times fade away before you forget you're not in them anymore. We grow up until we go down. Growing up is weird. I wish I could Peter Pan this whole thing, but I can't. I bought measuring tape from Home Depot the other day. Don't even know why. And that's when I knew I was an adult. This year was the first time I had to buy my own laundry detergent. I went downstairs to the laundry room and put my clothes in the wash. After I was done, I noticed none of the stains were removed. So I put my clothes in for another cycle, irritating my housemates. Took the clothes out. Still dirty, I don't understand. I washed them twice. They were covered in stains. I was about to give Downey the most seething customer review this world has ever seen. Turns out, I wasn't even using laundry detergent. I was trying to wash my clothes with fabric softener. Now my wardrobe consists of wrinkly clothes with salsa stains that smell like English lavender. And isn't that what this has all been about? You can never really hide the salsa stains that make you who you are. But growing up isn't just buying your own stuff though. It's your perception and personality constantly evolving. We're ever changing, but our capacity to love always stays the same. This place didn't get smaller. Our minds just got bigger. I'm way past the streetlights. I wasn't allowed to bike further then. Never settle. Keep working until you find something you're never willing to give up. I grew up accident prone, feeling like a walking liability made for the universe's amusement. I used to be too insecure to bring Indian food for lunch because I was afraid of who I was. Now a home-cooked meal is a luxury. There was a day where your parents put you down and never picked you back up ever again. Over time, your appearance changes, your dreams change, your friends change, the world changes around you and it doesn't wait for you. You are never the person you used to be. You're even better. Through dead cells, we shed our former selves, but always remember, no matter how insignificant you feel to the rest of the world, you're still someone's entire world. Value the creative process of life. Always cherish the people behind the curtain, because they're the only reason you're in front of it. I think a quote that best describes Wexford is from Apple's first Think Different commercial made in 1997. Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the one thing you can't do is ignore them, because they change things. They push the human race forward. And while some may see them as the crazy ones, Wexford sees genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. I'm beyond grateful to have grown up with and known all of you. Even you, Isaac. Thank you very much.